Welcome to Base Camp, Western North Carolina. As the title of this video states, we're going to be doing a site evaluation on this stream. This landowner owns approximately 750 feet of this stream flowing on his property. We've taken a laser level and we've established over 10 foot of fall from one end of his property to the other. We're going to go on a narrower section of the stream upstream a little bit, sandbag it, put in a temporary weir just to try to find out how many gallons per minute is flowing. Although a little bit of experience and just looking at the stream, there is more than enough. These are all low flow, low head hydro generating units and a hydro pump. We're going to be taking our time. We're going to show you this thing and explain some of this to you as we go. This is a picture of the low flow generating heads we'll be using on this project. They are Pelton wheel driven. There are 2 jet models. They will range anywhere from 3 foot to 525 foot of head, which meaning the total amount of fall that you can generate on the pipe from one end of elevation from one end of your property to the other, from as little as 127 gallons per minute to 800 gallons per minute. These units are capable of generating between 12 and 1600 watts at 32 amps, which gives you approximately 1.6 kilowatts per day. If you need more power, they have an option for that as well. I'll show you this in a second. And this is the answer to it. You are able to stack as many as these units on your stream as long as you have enough flow to power them. Each one of these are possible up to, like I said, 1.6 kilowatts per unit. The option that you have is if you only need 1 or 2 generating, or if the stream happens to slow down in the summertime or winter, you can shut 1 or 2 units down, or you can keep adding them as you possibly need. Although this unit looks almost identical to the power generating unit, this is a Pelton wheel driven hydraulic water pump. Its benefits and operations it's quiet operation. It can be powered by a low cost plastic penstock, which is the pipe. It's light, it's easy to work with. This thing will pump 2 different water sources. We will use the stream to power the pump. We have a concrete cistern on this property that generates spring water, so it will then be pumping the clean spring water up the hill, approximately 80-90 feet, give the people somewhere between 35 and 40 pound of water pressure, depending on what house it's going to. They'll have sufficient pressure. I'll show you what this pump looks like taken apart. This is a picture of the pump in an exploded view. As you can tell, on the left-hand side is the Pelton wheel that is driven by the 2 jets pictured in that white little valve on the left-hand side. That's one of the jets. It drives a variable stroke pump on the right-hand side. This is where it can use 2 different water sources. It doesn't mix the clean water with the dirty water. It uses the stream to power it. The pump on the right-hand side will take water from that concrete cistern, pump it up the side of the mountain, approximately about 80 feet. As we said, it'll give about somewhere between 35 and 40 pound of pressure, depending on where the houses are located. The options of this pump is it runs quiet. You don't have that constant bang of a ram pump. It uses plastic penstock, which is the pipe that actually supplies the water to the pipe. You don't have to use steel pipe. It can meander down alongside the riverbank. It doesn't have to be kept in a straight as possible line as possible. No need for a heavy concrete foundation. This thing can pump from a small stream with a heavy silt burden, suspended grit particles without the need of a settling tank, as long as it goes through the jets and powers the wheel. Same thing as the generating units. All you have to do, if you need more water, you can just add 1 or 2 more of these pumps. The pump runs on a variable speed stroke, so it's adjustable. It runs without the need of a shock absorbing damper. The pump actually uses vegetable oil for lubrication. It has a much more efficient, the efficiency of the pump is much higher than a ram pump at higher heads. The flow of the spring water is easily adjustable by the length of the rod on the pump action. We're back now to the original picture of the pump. Just wanted to give you some more specifications of what this pump is capable of. It has a 1 to 70 lift ratio, so 1 foot of fall you can generate 70 foot of lift. The maximum lift of this pump is 656 feet, and the pump weighs a total of about 45 pounds. For all the other specifications, you need to contact me, and we'll go back and take a picture of this stream right now and show you what happened. At the time of this filming, this is what happened. All of a sudden, the sky started opening back up. As you can tell in this picture, the rock ledge is just about gone. And in a couple minutes it was. The stream had came up about 12 inches. So we had to postpone taking any kind of water measurements. We really need a water measurement on a normal flow day. And this year's going to be a little bit unusual because we're getting rain every day. So it may be a little bit higher than normal. We don't want to try to overbuild anything and run out of water sooner or later, so we're going to come back to this site in a week when it stops raining so bad and see what we can do, and we'll bring the camera along then. Thank you for watching. Any questions or anything, email me. You'll see my address at the bottom. Get a hold of me, leave a comment, and we'll go back. If you need any information for specifications of these pumps or the hydro units, get a hold of me and let me know, and I'll be more than glad to forward your name and information to the suppliers. Thank you.